I'm Anthony Vandegrift for today's ETA News. Our stories today: religious groups join the fight, Obama seeking more with France, and Iran seeking a peaceful nuclear program. A group of religious organizations have come together to urge a federal appeals court to uphold same-sex marriage bans in Utah and Oklahoma, saying unions between a man and woman are best for children, families, and society. These arguments were made in a 42-page brief filed Monday afternoon to a Denver-based court reviewing cases that could reverse gay marriage bans in Utah and Oklahoma. Here are some of the things that were mentioned. Our respective religious doctrines hold that marriage between a man and a woman is sanctioned by God as the right and best setting for bearing and raising children. We believe that children, families, society, and our nation thrive best when husband-wife marriage is upheld and strengthened as a cherished primary social institution. The coalition also answered the notion of being anti-gay by saying, "The accusation is false and offensive. It is intended to suppress rational dialogue and democratic conversation, to win by insult and intimidation rather than by reason, experience, and fact." In other news, President Barack Obama welcomed France's Francois Hollande to the White House on Tuesday, marking the first time that the French have been honored with a state visit in nearly 20 years. President Obama said in regards to France, "It's no exaggeration that we stand here because of each other. We owe our freedom to each other." Even though the U.S.-Franco relationship was strained over George W. Bush's decision to invade Iraq, France has proven to be one of the United States' closest partners on national security matters over the last 5 years. The U.S. and France have helped lead the way in reaching an interim agreement to curb Iran's nuclear program through the P5+1 and have worked closely to end the 3-year-old civil war in Syria. President Obama seeks for more service with France, as he was quoted saying, "To our French friends, I say let's do even more together for the security that our citizens deserve, for the prosperity that they seek, and for the dignity of people around the world who seek what we declared 2 centuries ago, those unalienable rights, those sacred rights of men." Iranian President Hassan Rouhani dismissed a Western assertion on Tuesday that military force could yet solve a decade-old nuclear dispute if negotiations proved fruitless, pledging that Iran would pursue peaceful atomic research forever. The Iranian president has heard of the possible military efforts that may have to come into play, and he was not pleased about that. He said, "I say explicitly to those delusional people who say the military option is on the table that they should change their glasses. Our nation regards the language of threat as rude and offensive." Continuing on, "I want to expressly announce that the movement of the Iranian nation towards the peaks of scientific and technical progress and advancement, including peaceful nuclear technology, will be forever." That's all the time we have today, and as always, it's been a pleasure. I'm Anthony Vandegrift, bringing you the latest from ETA News.